Vi kör igång bara. Hallå allesammans, välkomna med mig Smutsen. Vi spelar Disco Elysium som vi ska spela klart. Det här supersköna, skärmiga fyllespelet. Nej, man är inte full, man är i någon form av förvirrad detektiv. Man har ingen aning om någonting. Det enda jag vet om att jag har helt enkelt inte plockat upp allting. Nu ska vi se, vi bara bekanta mig med the controller lite bit. Zoom in, zoom out. That's what we have. Oj. Så. Vi hade lite taskig hälsa. Vi dog ju där ute. Fan vår unge. Vi försökte slå ett barn. Barnet hoppade undan. Vi föll till marken och vi dog. För att jag har sån dålig hälsa. det röde. Så att vi ska göra lite annorlunda denna omgång. Vi ska helt enkelt prata med vakten som vår nya partner där tyckte att vi skulle göra. Så vi ska höra vad bartendern har att säga, ägaren. Och sen ska vi gå ut och plocka ner det där liket på en gång. Han tjatade om det här liket. Kan vi prata med honom? Om vi håller... Om jag... Så.
The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
Så, drog upp lite. Ska veta, you should totally sing karaoke. My soul is puny. My soul is cubic. Okay, my soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard.
And it's need to be heard.
Through a PA system. By other people. You have not yet stumbled on the right.
What should I sing?
But it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
I will wreak havoc with it, okay? Lamentation sounds good. They're really good, gorgeous.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now?
No one.
No one.
Who's laughing now? No one.
You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
You must find something tragic. Okay. We should sing when it comes. Okay. Vi pratar väl med bartendern rakt av här bara. Put up. Där, ej. Kontrollen är lite humfördumpig.
The unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Han verkar vara mycket trevligare nu, bartendern, än vad...
You run this place.
Vi spelade honom förut. You run this place.
Yes. I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation. So joining me from Precinct 41.
He still doesn't know your name! Vi står där med en strumpa, med slips, byxor och bara överkropp. Han vet inte vad vi heter. That's how I like it. Det är så vi ska continue. Okay, it doesn't know your name. The harbinger of ruin. What is gold and orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor? I'm currently in between names. Harbinger of ruin.
What?
What? I just wanted to see what happens there. The gloaming, I am it.
I have no idea what that means.
I have been to the precipice cafeteria manager. I've seen the human experiment will soon be over, cafeteria manager. It doesn't matter if you understand.
What is this, a joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? We've been waiting for a week here.
He points at you. We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job.
Och vi har varit full i 3 dagar. Här.
Yes, of course.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
Correct.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Sylvie. We gotta
Do you
find
have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, find a slip of paper and hand it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
Yeah, we understand that.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
Tror det var där vi var förra streamen, så jag flyttade tillbaka mig.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm. I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean, do I have questions?
Yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
The cafeteria man is clearly agitated again!
He thinks you're stupid, sire.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Where exactly is...
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one.
Fan vad dryg han är.
Get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Du, alltså, skulle vilja...
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
No, before I ask you where, now I'm asking why.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Alltså vilken jävla scumbag till chef. Han bara kommer in. Han bara, jag driver massa andra restauranger här. Sylvie, du är ganska het. Nu ska jag få ditt telefonnummer så vi kan göka sen.
Thank you.
The lieutenant says he opens his little notebook at the cover and the number of safety tucked away in the small pocket. Mystery solved.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know. I just went for it. No, I'm a feminist.
What?
What? Alltså det här dialogen i det här spelet är ju genius, som jag får säga mitt. Genius. That's right. If there's one thing I know about myself, it's that I'm a total raging feminist. Yes!
Is that so? Mr. Feminist?
He catches the rest before he leaves his more probably thinking it was the same.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Okej, spännande. That's all.
Let's go.
Fick vi 30 experience?
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real.
Hell no.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But...
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Fan vad skönt med slips bara. Let's bail! Okej, what's real? Slip away unnoticed. Det här kommer vi inte klara av.
One moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands.
Jag kommer... Jag bara sprang! Och sen bara kastar sig och flippar av bartendern. Och vi ser tanten sitter där. Vi kommer ju dö nu. Vi har ju bara en hälsa. Vi kommer dö igen. Alltså, det är värt att dö i det här spelet. One moment you're running like the wind. Then you suddenly turn around and are giving him the finger. Furiously with both hands wide. The lady in the wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she? Why did I do this? Why did I have to use both my hands to flip him off? Why both? Fuck you, asshole!
Watch out!
Nu dog jag.
Everything goes dark.
No.
Back so soon.
Back my ancient reptilian brain. So worth it!
Admitted. You just missed the quarter light. The darkness on the edge of town.
Yeah.
I was wrong to let you go.
No.
I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying? Have you felt the love?
It's okay, it's going fine.
Doesn't look so, sweetie. Are you okay?
An old woman appears out of blackness. Nej, jag dog! I told you.
No.
Men jag kunde använda min sista health point där.
In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
Jag såg att hälsan var på ner och så tryckte jag vänster på min knapp här på styrkorset och då bara healade jag upp mig igen. Så att vi dog inte. Vi dör snart kanske. You have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surge. Okay. No, are you okay? I'm not very okay.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Screw her.
I'm fine. He just tripped over my chair. Check on him.
Tänk om man ligger där och pissar på sig nu. Det hade varit stört skönt. She looks at you with concern.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place.
No. The man seemed shaken by the
The
incident.
drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
Jävla as.
He's shaken. Barter now and he'll cave in.
Barter now! Nu ska vi verka. I won't pay for that window. Grab your side. Thank you for your cover. Cool.
Okay, fine. I'll take it off your bill. Sleep in a post-apocalyptic hellhole if you want to. Just know I won't give you another room.
Fuck that. I won't pay for that window. Ouch. Okay, you det. Thanks for your cooperation.
Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 60 real for 3 nights stay. If you don't have it by tonight, I just can't let you up there.
He points upstairs toward your room.
For God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Nu måste jag alltså betala för mina skador. Alltså, du slipper ju betala för skadorna med tanke på att vi förhandlade bort skadorna. Det där...
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I had to be somewhere. Far away?
In time or space?
Both.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Nope. Could I trace the way back somehow? To the exact street, the exact number and bill? I live in a dump, so I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop!
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
I'm a hobo cop. Nu ska vi se. Om vi trycker på Y här då ska vi se. Ching ching ching. Skill points. Experience 45 av 100. Så att vi kan ju inte levela upp någonting, va? Eller hur? Vi saknar den. Så hoppar vi hit och så ser vi har necktie pants. Vi har en sko, så är det. Vi har inte strumpor, jag ljög förut. Vi har ingenting, items, tools, bonuses from items. Okej, Find smokes and smoke them. You need to get your hands on some cigarettes and then smoke them for massive bonuses. Find a pack, put it in your hand, equip it. Okay. You need to report your missing badge for the first precinct as soon as possible. Lieutenant said that you can use the radio in his motorcar to call your station. Okay. Inspect the body hanging in the backyard of whirling in rags. This is a preliminary inspection. You just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. Sing karaoke. Get a hold of sad song on tape. Call Sylvie using Kim's short way to ask whether she made a call. You need to pay for the damage you caused in the whirling in rags, or you won't have the place to stay tonight. Ask around for money and be careful with your spending. If you're unsure how much you owe, ask Gotai. Det är rätt taskigt här ändå. Med tanke på att om jag inte lyckas samla ihop mina pengar, är det game over då? Kan vi se, kan vi prata med honom? Kan vi prata med tanten här?
Hello, sweetie.
Ja.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie? Do you mean like...
Why, you are, officer.
Look at me!
You're a handsome man, officer.
Jag pratar med henne för att försöka få pengar.
Jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Dimple or not, I am a bitter man. The years have taken it all. That stupid dimple has only brought me suffering.
Take heart, officer. You're still a man in your prime.
Kolla på bilden ner till vänster. Ser det verkligen ut som en man i sitt prime?
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Hire her on the spot? You seems to be in a chair. How do you like to roll with me? I don't know if you're noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. Are you okay? Sweetie needs money. The Sweetie gets money? Okay, vi börjar med första.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
From a grenade explosion. Det var liksom verkligen kontraster där, att man kanske har fallit från en hög höjd eller granatexplosion. Det finns liksom ingenting typ att man är född med eller något sånt där, utan det var du har fallit från hög höjd eller granatexplosion. Nu ska vi se. There's something inspiring about a woman in front line leading her platoon of men. I was rude not to mention a wheelchair. Let's move on.
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
Oh, were you a tightrope walker? I feel like I was in a war.
Nothing so extravagant, dear. Though what young girl doesn't dream of soaring over a crowd?
What did you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail order shoe company.
Oh, spännande!
You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
She runs her hands over the chrome wheels of her chair. Det betyder att hon borde ha fett med flis och ge mig pengar. I'm sorry I was rude to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on.
No problem.
Smiling up at you from behind.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
Alltså hon är förtjust i mig. Okej, vi fortsätter.
Whatever do you mean?
Roll with me. I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, reading backwards of corpus catching sequence killers. Roll us some cigarettes. I'm joining for a smoke. No, okay.
Oh, no. I haven't smoked in years.
Oh, tant. Ge mig. Does that mean you don't have tobacco, rolling paper or any cigarettes at all? Why don't you smoke? It's great!
Cigarettes are a luxury, sweetie. Besides, I have to mind my health.
Men du sa ju att du hade schysst payday.
Maybe she knows where you can get cigarettes. Delicious toasty cigarettes stuffed to the tip with love. You should find out.
Love.
You would do well to follow her example. Smoking is the reason you feel like a rag. It's painful for you to even ask these questions.
Can you tell me where to get cigarettes? I thought you were cool with your wheels and all. It's probably for the best. I don't really... vi ska ha cigaretter.
Really ask someone younger and more mobile, sweetie.
But you're the most mobile person of them all.
I'm glad you think so, but I still don't know where you can get cigarettes.
Shitting. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
It is. Her eyes follow your movements with some concern.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything. I hope you're right. I'm blowing this whole thing out of the proportion. Okay, there.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafeteria. It was on my keys. We're in Revacol. I don't really know. A war zone at the edge of the world. We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts.
Now.
Som sagt, vi ska ju spela, vår karaktär är ju ett fyllo. Alltså han ska vara så odräglig som möjligt. She tilts her head as she looks up to her.
We are alive.
Nej.
In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags.
Nej.
And the Whirling itself is in the city of Revachol.
Revachol, okay, Revachol. All I know is that Revachol used to be really cool. Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about.
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
Tack.
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
It has seen better days. There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's the spring of 51. Sure, it's year 973. All I know, we're approaching the end times. It's a bad year in my late 40s or 50s. I don't even know how old I am there.
Perhaps, dear. Perhaps. But for now, it's just the spring of 51.
Hon är extremt förstående kvinna.
By your not knowing what year it is, but not by your mention of the apocalypse. It must be the end times. The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Okay, spännande. Some kind of democracy maybe. I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Okay, vi se. Oj, satan, det var många här. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization covers before us. We are governed by intelligence machine that perform calculation to determine the freest market. Everyone hustle and grinds like badass visionary. Radio being used to control people's mind and distort their perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners and women.
Oh no, nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own. and certainly no matriarchy.
If there is no government, how come there are cops? I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed.
It is quite disappointing, yes. A lot of people would like some form of representation. There's talk, but for now, the RCM is all we've got.
If there's no government, how comes
Oh
cops?
dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
Do it.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
She realized I'm really brain damaged. No! Jag vill ha dina pengar.
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
Jag tänker så här, det finns så säkert väldigt många olika sätt att spela det här spelet. Så det här spelet har nog en väldigt bra omspelningsbarhet. En del dialog är säkert samma, men du kan säkert få väldigt mycket olika grejer liksom. Så frågan är ju hur många har upplevt det jag har gjort. Springa ifrån och flippa bartendern liksom.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary. So I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
Okay, what does that have to do with not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters.
Maybe you should ask. She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either.
I'm a detective. Kim Kitsuragi.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
I'm very sorry I crashed into you earlier. I don't know what got into me.
I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
Yeah, what was that? The cafeteria man is a bad man, a man without honor or compassion. It was like my body had a will of its own. I was running, my torso turned, my hand made this lewd gesture. I'm sorry, I had to witness it.
What do you mean?
He was tormenting me with outrageous demands for money.
He's just on edge because of the lynching. Don't judge him too harshly.
Ass.
Anyway, I'm glad you weren't injured.
Okay, Sweetie needs money. Do Sweetie gets money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth.
Okay, what is paycheck? I haven't seen any paychecks. You understand, Lena? Idiot, this is a red check. It cannot be retried. Tug on her heartstrings. Ja, vi prövar då.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
If it's any easier for me to ask this of anyone, but I'm not the end of my rope. Any money would kind of help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
She unfastened a gold commemorative pin from a left jacket pocket and drops it.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, Sam Baptiste, Summer 31, Dinghy Races.
What is to pawn?
It's easy. You bring a valuable item to a pawnbroker, who then gives you money for it. You can get it back later for a slightly larger sum if it hasn't been sold, but you never end up doing that anyway.
Where can I pawn it?
Cross the plaza and follow the road along the coast. Down by the water, there'll be a shack nestled against an old stone facade. That's the pawn shop. An old friend of my husband's goes there often. He says the owner is quite helpful.
Quest!
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab. You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
Nu ska vi se. This will help me out, Lena. Thanks. I promise I'll buy it back for once.
You're quite welcome, dear.
I gotta get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with
Vi
your
fick
case.
vad vi ville ha till slut och då drar vi. Autosave, bra. Jävlar vad det lägger där. Det här är ju inte optimerat för konsol, det märks ju. Nu ska vi se.